Green logistics includes any business practice that minimize the environmental impact of the logistic network and delivery. Sustainable logistics or green logistics secure a strong bottom line without sacrificing customer satisfaction or the well-being of the planet. Overlooking significant environmental issues such as pollution, congestion, and resource depletion means that greenness remains challenging to apply to the logistics industry. Green logistics remains an indirect outcome of policies and strategies to improve the cost, efficiency, and reliability of supply chains. That's all.
Air pollution is a problem caused by the emission of carbon monoxide gas from vehicles that use fossil fuels, especially heavy vehicles, and can cause haze. The effect of the haze is that it can affect the logistic movement process due to travel restriction on heavy vehicles. For example, the government implements restriction on the movement of vehicles that use fossil fuels to reduce haze. This will make logistics company reduce vehicle movement and increase shipping cost to cover operating cost.
Challenge in transportation management related to climate change. First of all is infrastructure limitation. Forest exploration will cause oxygen gas to decrease and will cause an increase in heat in the Earth's atmosphere as well as other effects such as landslide, flood and more. With the occurrence of this natural disaster, the process of delivering goods will be disrupted and will cause an increase in other costs. After that is a regulatory pressure. Most governments across the country have tightened environmental law by increasing carbon tax, vehicle tax and more. With a lot of tax, this will make a cost of shipping goods increase drastically. The cost of changing vehicle will be also be very expensive because logistic companies have to add the new vehicle when there are already many existing vehicles. That's all.
Challenge in transportation management related to congestion. Effect on delivery time. Delivery schedules can be considerably slowed down through congestion due to their increased time spent on the road. Freight cars are enabled to make as many trips as possible in a day, which delay shipment and lower service quality. For petrol consumption, truck delay in traffic use more petrol because they must stop and restart more often, which raise operating costs and raise emission of carbon dioxide. It represents a major hit to the effort of green logistics. That's all.
The challenges in transportation management relate to shipment loss. The main reason for the loss of goods is theft of robbery when moving goods by irresponsible group to get money or valuable. For example, the Indian military toward the attempt hijacking of a cargo ship in the Indian Ocean. Incidents like this will cause logistic companies to have to cover losses for the loss of goods during the delivery process and affect the world of logistics. That's all.
The last one, damage. Handling risk is a very important thing because to avoid damage to goods, because almost all goods will be handled in many processes such as entry, production and warehousing, which is likely to increase the risk of damage to packages or goods. Proper and neat packaging procedures can reduce the risk of damage to goods during travel, entry, production and legislation. In conclusion, green logistics is an imperative for businesses looking to thrive in sustainability-focused world. By adopting this practice, they not only contribute to planet preservation but also strengthen their competitiveness and resilience in an increasingly environmentally aware market. By integrating eco-friendly practice such as the use of energy-efficient vehicles, alternative fuels, optimized routes, and advanced technologies, green logistics helps reduce carbon emissions, lower operational costs, and improve overall efficiency in supply chain. Investing in green logistics not only aligns with global environmental goals, but also enhances brand reputation, meets regulatory requirement and caters to the growing demand for for eco-conscious practice. As industry increasingly prioritize sustainability, green logistics becomes essential for a future that balances economic development with environmental responsibility.